So what's going on, guys? My name's Violent. Welcome to GRIZZombies. Today we're going to be covering patch 1.13 in Infinite Warfare Zombies. I know a lot of you guys are kind of getting back into the season here. DLC 2 is just upon us. There is only 5 days away, and probably less now that you're watching this video, but DLC 2 is definitely coming. Shaolin Shuffle. Covered the trailer already on my channel. I'll have that in the description box below. But double XP tokens you can find in supply drops now. And these will grant you double XP at the end of a match. You'll be able to use them. And you will be able to use them in zombies at some point. So you'll get those only through supply drops. So when you go into the store, you'll notice that under DLC packs, you'll notice DLC pack 2 is actually there. And that is because you can actually download the theme, as well as the pre-download checkbox. So we now have the timer, which will shorten it up. So we'll talk about the patch notes now, because this does take a long time to load. It did for me, it may not for you. But patch 1.13, double XP tokens were added to the Quartermaster. Like I said, you'll get those through supply drops. Not sure about zombie crates, but it's very possible. And I think you'll be able to use them at the end of a match. So it will double your XP, so that's what it does, okay? So you have a certain amount of XP at the end of a match, it will double it if you use the token. There were various map fixes, and you know, we hate this one because time and time again, these various map fixes tend to counter something else that's been fixed and ultimately causes a bigger problem in the end. So we don't know what the hidden things are here, but sure enough, they are there. So the VPR got a little bit of a fix. The reticle would not appear when you're firing from the hip, and that's been addressed. So the VPR got looked at a little bit, but this is what I found to be the most interesting, the slide adjustment. So when you're sliding in both multiplayer and zombies, there is a reduction to the maximum initial slide velocity. So this is the first time we're seeing the slide, which already sucks in my opinion, has a nerf. So yeah, it's been addressed and the maximum initial slide velocity is reduced. So that's pretty interesting, but we've waited long enough. It's time to download the theme. Let's go ahead and confirm the purchase. It's free and we'll be able to look into this. I'm a season pass holder, so this stuff looks free to me. You may have a price tag on this if you're not a season pass holder. But you'll notice on the right, your new content. We're able to look at the theme, and in addition, DLC 2 Continuum. But we can't actually download that yet. It does have a timer on it. On my screen, it's 5 days, but for you, at this point, it might be less if you're viewing this video later on. But right now, we're downloading the theme, and you'll get to take a really good look at that in this video. But we got a lot more patch notes still to cover, because there's one other thing that was introduced that's very special, and it was in multiplayer, but it's going to also grant the zombies guys something pretty sweet. So we're going to apply the theme right now and go ahead and check it out on the dashboard. The last one I actually had was in Revelations, where we had the Revelations background with the big blue 115 in the background. It looks so sweet, and I didn't want to change it, but I'm trying to get back into the season, you know, Infinite Warfare. It's coming up with DLC 2, and I really am enjoying the map so far. I just want new experience and new content, so that's what I'm most excited about. So if you get kicked out like I did while you were downloading it, go just search Infinite Warfare and you'll see Map Pack 2 up there. Then you can click back in on it, and we'll take a look at the timer now. And this is going to give us a really good indication of when the pre-download is going to start for DLC 2. The release that night prior to this, it might allow it to be released, so you never know when this is going to actually drop, but it will unlock at some point for everybody, and if you can get it downloaded ahead of time, this is our forewarning. So I go ahead and download this immediately when I can, get the theme downloaded just to get in the zone. As you can see, we're in New York City and there's a kung fu fight happening between us and the zombies. I'm pretty excited about where this is going to go. It's called Continuum, but I know that the map pack name has absolutely nothing to do really with the zombies map. I did, however, tell you that something special came with this patch 1.13, and that is a special reward that you can get in a Joint Ops contract. So if you have the mission team, the Wolverines, which you should have, you're going to apply it and basically go for this reward, okay? So for me, it was 125 kills with the sniper rifle, and I used the KBS longbows to get this kill. But you can use any other sniper rifle that you want. You may not even have this exact challenge. And that's part of the fun, is I hope that these contracts eventually become weekly. I like that there's actually an expiration date. We don't exactly know if there's going to be a reset that happens or what. This is the first time we've seen it. So we finally have contracts within Infinite Warfare Zombies. Well, Infinite Warfare, the multiplayer. But this grants us a free epic weapon, and that hack will give you an epic weapon that you can use in zombies. so everybody's getting a free weapon. You might as well go for these 125 kills. You can play any game mode you want as long as you're getting sniper rifle kills or whatever it's asking for you. So all I did was I went in with the longbow and I just made it happen, dude. Just making babies. Now once I finished that, well, 24, I had to play one more game because, you know, it wasn't quite enough, I guess. But once we got it, it showed up in the Quartermaster. I did look all through the zombie crates area, and there's nothing that showed up. As you know, the entire cosmetics did change for the menu system here when it comes to the Quartermaster. You can see the difference. There's a clear difference now as to what's going on. But down there in our inventory, you'll see that it shows up, and that's where we'll be able to open it. So as we open this, you can get a variety of different things. I've known a lot of people out there that have been getting the Exion, the epic versions. I happen to get the VPR, and this is another awesome one. I think a lot of people are getting the new DLC weapons, especially the ones we got that were free in Raven the Redwoods, and that's what you're going to see me playing here with the VPR a little bit. The reason I'm really excited about this, you know you have to get it from the mystery wheel in Raven the Redwoods. Now, you have to get it in Zombies in Spaceland the same way, but the cool thing about Shaolin Shuffle is that the VPR will be a wall weapon. So, if you got the epic version like I did, I just got hooked up, dude, and I am totally prepared for DLC 2. Take a look at this baby. I already did a review on this weapon, so I'll have that linked down below if you want to see a more in-depth version of my coverage here, but this weapon shreds zombies, so I'll talk about it a little bit. I mean, I do love the VPR. It's one of my new favorite weapons. Definitely one of the top tier weapons now in Infinite Warfare Zombies, in my opinion. It is fully automatic, so you can unleash the beast if you want. What I do is I go in pelts, try to aim for the headshots, that way you can conserve ammo. But you can hip fire. You can hip fire very accurately and still just maintain a steady speed. So I highly recommend the VPR. It's one of my favorite weapons. And Infinite Warfare Zombies, man, it's just getting better and better as we move DLC to DLC. I'm very excited about this. All the guys that went out and got to play early have talked to me and told me that this map is freaking awesome. Shaolin Shuffle, dude. We're going to go to New York City and have a little kung fu experience. Remember that we're in a film, Willard Wyler's film, and our characters are teleported to movie. So that's what's going down. I got the VPR, and it's going to be a wall buy in DLC 2. I'm fully prepared. Are you prepared for DLC 2, guys? Are you out there hustling away to get your 125 kills, however it may be? This just went down recently, so get out there, guys, well, before this timer ends, because once it's gone, it might be gone forever, guys. I don't know, but I think these contracts might expire and renew, and that's what I'm hoping for on a weekly basis. So I'll leave you guys with that, and I will talk to you guys in my next Zombies video. Violent out.